Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to do another episode of The Download. Today I'm recording, and it's May 4th, 2021, and we're going to talk about what the energies are for our beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. We do what we do because we absolutely love you. We love the energy of humanity, and we love what humanity is. It's all that is broken down into individual expression. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yes, you are all individually part of the all. You don't curse your toe because it can never reach the top of the tree by just grasping it from the place you stand, you see. And you don't berate your fingertips because they don't act as your lips. We're grateful for the perfect functioning of each of you. Individually, you all do what you came here to do, which ultimately is love and be loved. Love is so much easier than what it's been shown to you. It's a natural flow, a letting go of all the resistance that is held back from you. To love and give love is something beholden to so much more than just a few now. And more every day, some way, somehow. Because it ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Yes, and that's how we feel about you. See, the thing is, the river, the valley, the mountain, they're all other aspects of that, what you are, do, and be. They are made up of the same atoms, you see. And if we are in all of that, there is nothing that can keep you from me. And even if you have a lack of awareness of it, it doesn't matter that you have changed any of this. And it doesn't mean that you can. All you can do is limit. It doesn't matter. Physical matter. All you can do is limit your awareness of it. Ooh. This is Princeton's card from the P&Q Oracle. It says it's a super boost card. It goes really fast. And that's what we want you to know is now this energy is going really fast. And the lights are shining brightly on the road up ahead. Anything that is exhaust is being removed, and excess. The excess is being exhausted. But it's you putting the hands on the vessel of your life, your physical. You're growing. You're choosing, you're growing. You're growing, you're knowing of who and what you truly are in your authenticity. Although the tides are blowing and moving far and wide, the energy is so intense but you move through this peacefully. There's this odd calm about you, a knowing that everything that's happening here is perfect, tried and true. Okay. Decide on your idea. Okay. The bottom of the words of clarity. Okay, thank you. Happiness. All right, so they're like, yeah, you can get into the cards now. I'm hearing, yeah, you can get into the cards now. Okay, so interesting little channel message to start our session off today. I am Melinda NailFanatic. I'm that colorblind, artistic, creative entrepreneur, singing, dancing, channeling, painting, designing, creating. I'm that tarot reader that you love to see. So today, from P&Q's Oracle, we have Princess card, the Super Boost card. It goes really fast. Things are moving quickly. What's moving quickly? In the place of love, focusing on our growing. We are growing. And yes, I feel like, what are you growing? How are you growing? How are you growing? Your knowing came through. Okay, intense is here in the place of focal point for peace. The intense joy. I feel like the intense joy with happiness at the bottom of the deck, the intense joy that you've been feeling, the intense happiness that you've been experiencing. Yes. And in the place of happiness, decide and idea coming through. You've seen something, you've gotten the bright vision, and you know, you've made a decision, and you have to roll with your decision and keep your light on about that decision. In other words, don't let doubts begin to cloud you out. Okay, cloud you out, giving me confusion and a lack of clarity that comes from I'm hearing overthinking, from overthinking, and I'm hearing hemming and hawing and going back and forth in about a decision that you've made. Okay, so you got to take and run with the decision that you've made. Intense energies are here, but they are a good indicator. They're a beautiful sign. A sign of what? A sign of the growing that's happening within. Okay. Things are picking up the pace and moving really fast. Let me see what we have from the download oracle for tribe today, please. And thank you for the love and peace and happiness, tribe. It says drama-free is the way to be. Praise. And we have the Buddha there. Drama-free is the way to be. Yeah, so keeping it calm, cool, and collected. Even though things are moving really fast, energy is moving really fast. If nothing else, the energy is moving really fast. But because you are growing so much, you could be feeling the you could be feeling the discomfort of new growth. Okay. For our guidance, healed is our guidance overall for the time of you finding this video, because it's timeless. Remember, these videos are timeless. So healed coming through, saying you are a healer. You are healed. Live from that perspective. Remember that you are healed. Live from that perspective. Radiate in that energy. Sit in that vibe and knowing that you are healed. If you're healed in so many ways that you were not healed before. I'm hearing, and if you will focus more on what is healed, focus on the healing that you have successfully accomplished. This is going to give more healing. I'm hearing this is going to give more healing. We have moving at the bottom of the deck. Woo! And again, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Yeah, and that's that energy. It's moving quickly. So you called in some support. You called in some love. You called in some growth. You've called in some healing. You called in that healing ability. Thank you for your $10 donation, PR Francis. So thankful and grateful. We will get to your personal meaning at the end of this general. Okay. Healed and moved. Energy has been picking up. It's been intense. We just said that it's been intense. It's been really intense. A lot of stuff happening. People moving from here to there and over there and everywhere. And all the stuff is going on, and everything seems to be happening all at once. Oh Lord, what the heck is going on up there? But you sit. You sip your water, or maybe you sip your wine, or maybe you sip your spirit. Ooh, okay. However you're doing it, that's what you're doing. I'm hearing you're sipping your spirit. Ooh, but are you chastising yourself for it? Interesting. Okay, are you chastising yourself for it? All right. There's something there in that. Somebody's really, somebody is being really downing themselves on some form of self-maintenance that they do. And for somebody, this is about taking time for yourself. You're very psychic, empathic, intuitive, something of that nature. You need to be able to retreat into your own space if this is you, because your energy is constantly channeling that of others around you. And so in order to regenerate the self and maintain that character, that stance, that position, that expression, you need to reconnect to self. You need to ground with self. You need to re-energize with self. You need to recharge yourself. You need to get back into your own energy. And so you pull yourself away from the outside. So as these energies are constantly staying intense right now, you're able to intensely be with yourself, which is helping you, which is why you so successfully do, which is why you so purposefully and influentially move through the external environment of intensity as well, without losing you, with maintaining that character, that position, that stance. Praise. Okay. Queen of Wands is here, coming out with the Hierophant. We have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine energy. We have Taurus energy here. Okay. Queen of Wands, creative, inspired, creating through inspiration, doing things that lead to more things happening, making things, getting the ball on the road, pushing the ball the next couple miles down the road, and whatever that entails. This is taking the next step, putting your money where your mouth is with that Hierophant there, especially putting your money where your mouth is in regards to finances, in regards to, okay, thank you, in regards to your spirituality, in regards to your education, in regards to all those life lessons. Those life lessons you've had are all of why you're doing what you're doing, and the way that you're moving right now, because you've had these life lessons. You had a big healing that has happened in your life. Praise. So thankful and grateful for this healing that you've had. Yes, this had something to do with healing your intuitive receptivity. It had to do with listening to that inner voice. That there's not a bird on this card. Why did you show me a bird? There's a cloud there. In my mind's eye, I swear I saw a bird right here, just one bird right here. And I look at the card and there's like, it's probably just some water has spilled on the card or something. You could kind of see that in the camera, I see. But it kind of looks like a very clear cloud up there, like very light. You know, the cloud is very light. Healing, it's like you weren't trying to hear yourself so well before. Or you heard that intuition, but you chose different. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Tina. All right, let's see what we got. What else do we have for tribe? The Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, this is the moving. This is because of the growth that you have. Now you're ready for some new things, ready to move forward into some new area, into that Queen of Wands says, okay, thank you. They're showing me like, so this person is like in junior year of college or junior year of high school, whatever way you want to view it, right? Into applying. So it's like applying what you learned, like you really got good at it. You got a lot more knowledge. There's still a little bit more there to learn, but while you're there, you're having an opportunity to start a new class at the same time while you're finishing up the old class. Okay. So somebody's getting to take For example, this is somebody who's in their junior year, and they also have a side course going on that's giving them freshman next level freshman credits. In other words, you're freaking getting really good at this. While you're wrapping up the old shit, you're starting the new shit. Oh, somebody's wrapping up an old thing while they're starting up the new thing, all at the same time. It's happening harmonistically. Ooh, this could involve a situation with the old job. You still got like a couple weeks left, or you still got a month left, or whatever. You got to wrap up this one project. New career, you're already starting. So you're right now. The energy is a little bit split between what was and what's coming in. So this is like unpacking from the last trip while you're packing for the next trip. This is, yeah, something along those lines. Okay. This is processing the last relationship and beginning to process this new prospect that's coming to your life, a new friendship, a new relationship, a new, this is somebody just passed and now somebody else is being born. Oh, really? Okay. All right, then. Like, there's none of that in these cards, but we told you. Okay. They got an attitude today. 9 of Swords. I love the way Spirit speaks to me. All right. Had a lot of things on your mind lately, but this is a card of alignment. This is a card of alignment. One more time for emphasis. This is also a card of alignment. It's not all about worries and fears, but yes, there are so many who are in the lower vibration of it. They're sitting up, they're worried, they got their minds scattered everywhere, and they're thinking they know exactly what's going on. But the fact that they're sitting in a fear-based energy, they're basically confronting all the fears that they're carrying in their mind. Somebody who's in a higher vibration on this is sitting in this energy of, okay, everything is making sense. And right now, this person will be sitting up doing visualization and meditation work and staying in alignment with what they know is their truth and doing mental work. So this is about prayer. This is about writing. This is about analyzing what is known. So again, somebody analyzing what is known and getting to the final about what it has been, something you're mastering up from here, life lessons, big education, new information that got so strong that you really learned how to apply it in your life. Okay. So some of you, this is about you finally really watching not only just watching the signs and knowing that Spirit is there, but you're actually acting that way. So you could be, doing meditation before you make a decision to get your answers, or pulling cards, or before you start something new, you have your own little candle ceremony or what have you. You could be doing something in the physical, right? As you're seeing this energy, you're wanting to represent in the physical by some form of action. Some form of action that you're doing. For some of you, a lot of you, I hear this is more about like that meditation energy. Somebody is using exercise. I see a lot of exercise going on in that exercise. So what is the exercise you've been doing? Because some of you, it's not in a gym or with the physical body, but there's an exercise, a practice that you've been doing that's helping you get aligned. It's helping you access. It is your alignment point of access to the divine mind. Thank you. Moving on, next position. But you're taking what you're receiving, what you're perceiving in this spiritual process, in this spiritually motivated process. If it's a physical process, it's definitely spiritually motivated because it puts you in alignment. It's just like, this is why so many of my greatest sayings that were in the download oracle were created at the nail table, because when I do nails, like I just zone out and I just get into the art because I'm like, it's so well practiced. My hands just know what to do. And I really love what I create. And so I'm in that place, that creative energy of alignment, and everything just flows. It's open. The flow is open. It's like the spirit. This is like, it doesn't matter how you open that flow and put a focus on that flow that intensifies it. It's just that you're doing it. And so you could be doing this by running around the block 20 times in the morning. You could be doing this by making that meal for a family of however many y'all got in your house. Why say 10? Why say 10? For the whole family, okay? They're giving me 10 as a whole family. Okay. There's many different ways you align. You all align differently, and that's perfect. It's by divine design that way, because you're all different aspects of that divine energy. And the divine loves everything and doing everything and being everything. But in physical expression, it can't just do everything at once. Like no one can do all things in physical expression in a 3D vessel. But that's why there are many of you. Because somebody's a toe, somebody's an eye, somebody's the lip, somebody's the ear, somebody's a heart too. Praise. Recent past energy, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, quick manifestation. Big changes coming in. Big changes coming in, bringing in big finance. Big money has come in. Big money has arrived for somebody, yes. But big family changes coming in for somebody here too. There's a big fire energy here. Leo, Aries, Sag. Somebody left their family in the past and they learned a lot, they grew a lot, they transformed a lot spiritually. Part of why they left their family is because the family was just a distraction from where you were headed, where you were going. Seven of Swords above. All right. Five of Cups is in the bottom. Okay, let me do this. Thank you. Somebody here is not been talking about all of the changes that they've gone through internally, because other people know that you're very spiritually in tune, but you also are aware that there's still a lot of people with different work to do, their own karmic cycles going on that they're still handling. So you aren't giving everything. In other words, there's still a lot of shadow work going on for somebody here. Definitely some shadow work going on for somebody here. We have the Devil as an outcome energy. Hold on. So somebody here is definitely seeing somebody got an insider tip. Somebody got an insider tip. Okay, hold on. Let me get a pen. Somebody's got an insider tip saying, you know what? This is not gonna move forward the way you think it was. What? Somebody got an insider tip saying this is not going to move forward the way they thought it was. So they're choosing themselves. Somebody here was in a commitment. Somebody here was in a commitment. But there's a external energy around. Somebody was in a commitment with a person. And they're taking this to a relationship level. They keep telling me, would you please finally say this is about somebody's relationship? Everything we says about the spiritual energy was true. Shifting energies now. This reading is becoming a relationship reading. So somebody here was in a big commitment, a higher level commitment relationship. Okay. In this higher level commitment relationship, somebody had eyes going out there for somewhere else, for something else. Somebody has, and then why are you giving me that song if they had eyes for somewhere else? And it says, but I only have eyes for you, dear. And it's like, okay, so why are you saying that? And you have eyes somewhere else. That's for somebody. That's the situation that was going on, okay? Sometimes I confuse the attraction I feel for you and think that I am in love, but truly our connection is about friendship and empowerment. Misinterpretation. Well, there you go. That's what it is. Somebody here is for a spiritual purpose, for a guidance purpose, not for a I mean, there is love here, not to say that there is not love here. There's definitely love here, but it's not a romantic connection. It is a friendship and empowerment. So there's spiritual lessons. Somebody is here to be a teacher, not a lover. Somebody is here to be a teacher, not a lover, is what is coming through. Somebody is here to be a teacher and not a lover. Oh, okay. Being told to, yeah. Oh, okay. 10 of Cups. Interesting. I feel like if this is you, because of that, you're making moves in a very different way than what is expected. I feel like I hear even of yourself. You're making moves in a way that is different than what is even expected of yourself. When this started, my heart was full of love, but with each disappointment and apology, another piece chipped off. Now I have no feelings left for us or you. Exhausted. Somebody is moving on because they've completely exhausted the situation with the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's about sorrows and regret. Somebody has some deep sorrows and regret. Something was done. They really regret what had happened, what they had did, whatever it is. So somebody here is like totally onto the new thing, like not going back into a commitment, not allowing this commitment to continue. Somebody got angry with that Queen of Wands. Somebody got angry. You know, the purpose of this connection was not what somebody thought it was going to be. Somebody thought it was going to be different than what it was. Somebody didn't even understand. And you know, I feel like on both sides they didn't understand, but somebody here is awakened. Somebody, probably you who's watching, awakened and understands that, you know what? Oh, fuck, this wasn't supposed to be that type of connection. There's a connection here. Yeah. There's some magnetism here. Yes. But it's not for the point of romance, not for a point of marriage. For somebody, marriage is not for the point of, that is for the point of being that spiritual teacher, being that guide, being that lesson, being that lesson. Ooh, if you get a chance to be somebody, listen, it's not an easy thing to do. By following the example you have shown, I have become happier, kinder, more authentic, me, humble. So it's like, we talked about alignment in this, and we also talked about, for somebody else on the lower vibration, fears being triggered and trying to get the jumble ahead and all the worries, repetitive worrying and anxiety and stuff like that. So I feel like in this, somebody here is choosing, because you're the viewer. So, hey, you're choosing your alignment. And from the experience and the life lessons you taught that made you able to be a guide in this situation for this person that you're talking to here, that you're thinking of, you are only able to do that because you learned it for yourself, and seeing the other side of the table, you became more convicted in the choices you're making for yourself, which are coming from a place of alignment. There's a pure positive energy in you. There's a pure positive energy, and your intentions are pure and true. You are a being of love. You are a being of love and peace and happiness. Your tribe. Yes. Okay. But at the same time, somebody's like, too much stuff has happened here in a connection with someone else. But I didn't know it before. I didn't know before that this was just about the spiritual lessons. In other words, I don't need another lesson. I don't need another reason, because it only make it worse. I don't need another lesson. Tell me, are we gonna do this? Are we gonna make it work? 'Cause lessons in love hurt. And that's the thing. You're saying the lessons in love hurt. I'm done with this. I've learned. I learned my lesson. Somebody said, I learned my lesson. Somebody says, but I still love you. What the feels here? Everyone I love leaves. Abandonment. See the family, and then somebody's going away from the family. Somebody was going away from the family. Abandonment issues. But who I heard, but did the family leave or did you leave? Did you leave because you don't know how to sit and handle the problems, so you just get up and run? Somebody thinks that they're so spiritual, but every time there's an issue, every time there's a challenge that would allow for the evolution of love and diffusing and dismemberment of triggers, they run from the opportunity because they're not willing to look at their self. In the past, in this relationship, for somebody, you had a person who was not, they want to stick around, like all of a sudden they be gone. All of a sudden they be gone. I feel like either way, you know that this connection was very empowering, but for both of you, whoever's watching, you know that this was a very empowering connection for both of you. I feel like it gave you a chance to do what you needed to do for yourself. It gave them a chance to learn how to do things differently. 7 of Swords, nothing burns like the cold winter. Somebody going ghost here. Somebody thinking about going ghost. I feel like somebody's wondering, well, what's going on? I haven't heard from somebody. They don't talk to me like they used to. I don't understand what's going on here. That's what somebody's thinking about. This could be you or anyone around you, but I feel like more of you, this is somebody who's out there. Somebody is about to give up because they see that you're not responding to them in the way that you used to. Your responses to them are different now. You're moving into the 10 of Cups energy. Our cultural backgrounds are as diverse as our upbringing. I'm doing all I can to merge with you, peacefully compromising. Somebody is here saying, you know what? I see, interesting. Somebody here is seeing what it takes to make happiness, to make happy connection, to make that love connection that lasts. And they understand that there's going to have to be some compromise because there's differences here. But I also feel like with that coming out with this over here, they're saying, but there are certain things I'm not willing to compromise. And some of the things that I will have to compromise to be with you, I'm not willing to compromise. Somebody is much more on their purpose of personal fulfillment, which is beautiful. That's powerful. Because if you ain't after your own personal fulfillment, ain't nobody going to get after it for you. Yeah, I definitely feel like with this seven of Swords and this High Priestess, I'm seeing that somebody has definitely gone ghost. You're like, I ain't nothing but a mystery now. I'm nothing but a mystery to you. How's that? Because I've been seeing and I'm going with what I'm knowing. You're going with what you're knowing about a situation. When I get overwhelmed emotionally, I shut down because I don't know how to cope with these feelings. Triggered. Yes, and we're going to be doing the triggered tarot reading after this for all zodiac signs, talking about what's going on in the trigger space. So stay tuned for that after this session. However, somebody here is going ghost because they're feeling triggered. They're feeling triggered by information. For somebody, they're feeling triggered because somebody actually wants to be at peace with them and they don't know how to handle that. What the heck? Somebody, it wants to be at peace with you, but there's so much that had happened in the past that your feelings are not the same any longer. Your feelings are no longer the same. You ain't in the same energy you were when they knew you, when they came through, when you came through way back there. And something changed. I feel like you're committed right now to following your spiritual pursuits and your own best interests, like what's really done for you, because you've healed so much. You know what I'm saying? There's enough sorrow and regret in your past from the choices you had made to invest in somebody else's feelings and what makes them happy and what somebody else needs. And you're like, I can't do that to myself no more. I can't betray myself like that no more. Somebody knows that you're onto them. Somebody knows that you're onto the cycles that they bring you. Somebody is learning from you. Somebody's definitely learning from you. I see the cycles we go through, yet I still continue to be a fool for you. So somebody completely in love with you, even though the cycles continuing the way they are. And I feel like for you, above all things, you ain't trying to continue these cycles no more. I feel like for somebody, your big fear, there's somebody here with the fear, with the Eight of Pentacles here, the Nine of Swords here. There's somebody here with the fear of going through the same cycles. Of what cycles? Of endings. Somebody's afraid of these endings. So that for somebody that's given a debilitation to go ahead and move forward in a new beginning, that they have opportunity here for it, but they got to act on it. Somebody's on their own and they're thinking about acting on a new opportunity. It seems like whoever they're thinking about moving towards works in the sense of they understand that you have differences. They understand that everything between you ain't always the same. They understand that you have your own ways of doing things, that sometimes you're going to retreat because you get in your feels and you process. Apparently, you're one of the ones that process your emotions more in the Mars way, where you pull into your personal cave. You meditate, you feel, you think, and then when you're done, you'll come out. Or there's the Venusian way where you speak and you converse right away. You go and get with your girls. We need to have a meetup and we're going to have to talk. And so there's those two different ways, but somebody here really is going into their cave about their feelings. So they're not really open, not really talking about it so much. Somebody is not ready to go through these cycles because there are many things on my mind, but either I'm not ready or I don't yet know what words to put to them. So somebody got a lot of emotions going on, don't know what to do, not ready to do it, don't know how to speak, what's on their mind. Somebody's confused about these cycles. You're afraid that maybe somebody is afraid that maybe they've made the wrong decision in pulling back. Somebody's afraid that, or face it, we talked about somebody who realized that there's a connection here where you get into the same karmic cycles and then you retreat back in to yourself, okay? And somebody is afraid that they have said or retreated back at the wrong time, or that they should have did the opposite of what they had done. Somebody's processing that, and that's part of their fears. That's part of why you're sending this energy trying to face these anxieties and these worries. Somebody is completely in alignment with what they've done. And they say, I don't need to explain myself to anyone else. And literally, we're going back to that ghosting energy. Somebody just ghosted. Nothing burns like the cold. You didn't appreciate my presence. I hope you appreciate my absence. Maybe you'll like that better since you didn't really get my presence. Somebody here is definitely dealing with regret because they did things from a place of anger. So somebody is addressing those regrets in the actions that they took from a place of anger. We have devil as outcome energy. This is when it's done, it's done. Now let's get moving on, completion. And so that's somebody's big habit, is to be done, complete, and move on to the next. So somebody, again, we talk about somebody who runs from issues. Somebody who has abandonment issues. Are they running or are you running? Because here we talked about the super boost car. It goes really fast, Grandma Princess said. It's my super boost car, Grandma. It goes really fast. I said, okay, so that's what I wrote down, his little explanation. I think it's so cute that he even drew the beam of the lights from the headlights, and he drew the super boost coming out the tailpipes. And so this is like, I feel like some of you got that whole idea from the Gap Band, burn rubber. You trying to burn rubber. You burning rubber to or from. Somebody's leaving their whole family to go be with the love. But this, let's get to moving on, is giving me the energy of let's get it on. Let's get it on. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so what's done is done. Now let's get to moving on. Somebody has found a new attraction, is what I feel like. Somebody here found a new attraction. And we talked about having the old and then letting go of the old and then bringing in the new. So somebody here is releasing an old or just release the old, bringing in a new attraction at the same time. Ready to start getting it on. Let's get it on. Somebody want to get it on, okay? Whoo! Oh boy, with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Cups, this is like somebody nervous. I'm nervous and I'm trembling, waiting for you to walk in. Oh boy, I'm ready to get frisky by trying new things, adventurous. Somebody is nervous and trembling because they're ready to try some new things. And it's got them nervous and trembling, right? Okay. On the other side of the table, Ace of Cups and Ten of Swords. I wanted to do the right thing, but I gave into the temptation, weakness. Somebody is nervous and trembling, waiting for you to come in, and somebody gave into the temptation. But of what? Look, choosing themselves. The self-love card is here, the Ace of Cups. And so the final decision is, it's all about me, 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 me. Yeah, that's the final decision. It's all about me. It's all about self-love. Final decision. Ten of Swords, is that your final answer card? Yes, that's my final answer card. Gave into the temptation. Somebody, and it's a card of weakness. It's like anything that comes into tempt, I feel like it's all about self-love. So if it's a temptation, somebody's giving into temptation. Moving on is a big temptation for somebody. What the heck? Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. Okay, so they're showing me something. They've been working with me on this whole idea for a while. Oh, this ain't even the right deck. What you doing, Melinda? Thank you for checking me. Okay, here we go. Let's get the correct deck that we meant to have. They gave me a vision, and it was like, if the honeybee only sucked from one flower, then you wouldn't get the pollination. And some of y'all know about a shortage of honeybees out there working in the fields. Okay, so these life lessons need to spread around. They need to get around. These life lessons need to get around. So you can't put too many of you. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You can't stick around too much, too long, or too focused with one, because you have a lot of teaching to do. You got a lot of work to do, Lucy. Ooh, Lucy. And I heard Lucy Goosey. I ain't even gonna lie. I heard Lucy Goosey. Okay, really? Somebody here has a very important role of a teacher. And as a result, I feel like you attract a lot of people. They're attracted to you. They're attracted to you, and they feel like you're their love forever. But surprise, you got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving, because you are a teacher. Spirit is using you to teach many, not just one. So either this person, this in your experience, is going to have to, they're going to have to be okay with you doing what you, because you are on the move. You are on the move, and you're moving through these energies quick. For somebody, you better appreciate the bit of time you get from me while you got it, because in a minute I'm going to be gone. I got to go. I got some more things to do, and I don't know what these assignments are, but God said I was only going to be here for a minute, that this season was going to be short. Somebody is going to have to face it. The season is short. It's not a long season. Somebody's going to have to accept that, because there's a reason, a season for everything, right? A reason, a season for everything. The season for something here is going to be short. Somebody doesn't like that. They're not going to like that. If the season was extended too long, something would happen here to, I'm hearing create stalemate and out. But see, there's somebody here who's being shown 2 cups, 10 of wands, 3 cups. Somebody here is being shown that it's time for them to move forward, move on. That these love connections is not where it's at right now for you. You're being guided not to be in these love connections right now. Somebody is really being guided not to be in love connections right now. That is not your place of power. Somebody is being guided that you're in this teaching position. And so you got to remain free to move about. Because if you get committed in a connection, now your focus is going to be very much on another and where they want you to be and what they need from you and stuff like that. And you won't be moving freely like somebody who is free to move. Okay. Interesting. So you got to move freely. You can't be bound to another human right now because you're bound to your obligation, to yourself, to your higher service, to your life purpose, to your spiritual goals, Okay. Empress, Hangman, Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups. Your growth, your nurturing, your self-worth. You're seeing things from a different place. You're understanding that you have to open up your energy more in order to be able to give that to society, to the world, in order to fulfill that purpose, to be available in this service, to be available in the service of what? In the service of healing, loving, providing new information, being the teacher, being the guide, being the mother love. I get mother love, being mother love. And that if you have too many commitments to one, then you're going to be focused on that one. You're not going to be focused on fulfilling what you're supposed to be doing, which is the spiritual purpose. Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Wands, High Priestess, Ace of Swords, King of Swords. Somebody running from a family. Why? Because Five of Wands is a fight. High Priestess about a secret. Ace of Swords, truth comes out. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, decision making, a big, strong conversation. Ain't mincing no words, saying exactly what you feel, what you think, and ain't biting back. Nobody ain't biting back their tongue with that King of Swords energy. No, definitely not. Not going to do that because something was being kept secret, and the truth comes out. The truth comes out here. Somebody truth come out about somebody sneaking around, sneaking out. Let me see more about this. Seven of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups, overwhelming. Ace of Cups, self-love. Knight of Swords, dealing with this low vibrational BS. Three of Swords, that is very fucking disappointing. Nothing burns like the cold. So in other words, somebody got tired of dealing with these attacks, spiritual attacks, verbal attacks, emotional attacks, having to deal with all this stuff. They're cutting it out. This shit is overwhelming. You know what? Somebody gonna go ghost. Somebody gonna go ghost. I'm telling you, somebody gonna go ghost. Somebody disappearing, cutting out, not telling nobody where they're going. They're just gone. Somebody just gone. You be like, where they go? Where that person go? I thought they were just here just a minute ago. I thought they were just upstairs. I swear, what? How they get somewhere so fast? Well, they must have had a whole bag packed. They must have had that bag packed before we even got here. They had time to pack. Somebody gonna ghost. Somebody gonna ghost right in the middle of some shit. And it's completely unexpected. Taking people. And I don't feel like it's just one person there. I feel like there's different people there. What the heck? Ten of Cups being clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Queen. I hope you know what I'm talking about. Queen of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. If you know what I'm talking about, can you put some in the comments? Okay, and the Chariot. Oh boy, yeah. Nine of Cups. Okay, give our cultural background. Somebody's trying to, somebody's seeing that there's big, huge cultural differences. Nine of Cups being clarified, 10 of Cups being clarified by the Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Chariot. Okay, Nine of Cups, emotional. First off, 10 of Cups, the end of emotional cycle, the end of emotional situation. For somebody, this is a card of bliss, but it only comes through. Nine of Cups, self-love, emotional stability. Self-love has brought you emotional stability. You brought yourself to where you honestly don't need anything external from you to come in. So, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, this is somebody who cold, bitter. They've been hurt. They've been scorned. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy. This person being mistreated in life, so now they got a cold-ass energy about them. This person could be seen as very harsh, very icy, very unemotional, emotionally unavailable. This person is somebody who is also a person on a higher vibration. This is somebody who's very intellectual, somebody who sees through the BS, somebody who you can't lie to because you already know if the words coming out your mouth is full of BS, or if the words coming out your mouth can be heard with more than just a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, you only take what they say with a grain of salt because, you know, they only speak a half truth. And somebody can see that. Four of Pentacles, they're pulling the energy back. Chariot, this puts you or them, just put somebody on the fast track. On the fast track, somebody gonna be hopping a ride and getting out of town. I'm gonna tell you that much too. Somebody gonna be hopping on a ride and getting out of town. They ain't gonna say nothing. Somebody gonna be getting out of town. They're gonna be running. Somebody gonna be running from this energy. Somebody gonna be running from this energy. Somebody gonna see a family. Somebody gonna see a happy family. And it's going to freak them out when they see this happy family. Because you thought you was part of that happy family. Turns out the family is just fine and happy without you and without this person. And it's going to cause them to run. Now, here's the thing. Somebody's going to be running to a family on the spiritual level. They're saying this is about the tribe unifying. This is about people running together in the tribe. Okay, this is a whole energy of coming together, because of the ability to see truth, because of the quality of love, and because of the productive, out here, fast forward energy of spirit in you. Okay, that's kind of a whole mouthful right there. All right, what are you doing, High Priestess? You're showing up High Priestess in your actions. You're taking your knowing. You're following your spirit. You got that divine connection with spirit. You know that you don't need nobody, that what you need will be given to you, and that what you need is from inside of you. It's your honesty with yourself, and it's your spiritual connection. That's the most important thing to you right now. The King of Cups saying you're sitting in that place of the emotional master. You're feeling good about yourself. 7 of Wands. You know you're in the position of choice. You in the choice spot, baby. You got the choice seat in the house. The 10 of Cups. You feeling good. Your world is feeling really good. You loving it. I feel like anytime anything would threaten that, you just pull back, you take care of you, and then you come out just fine again. That's that emotional mastery. Because you're an emotional mastery doesn't mean nothing will ever upset you, or that nothing will ever cause you to have emotions to deal with. It means that your responses to those are very mature and very responsible. Your responses are responsible. You're not blaming other people for what's going on in you. You know how to address this stuff. You know how to handle it. In other words, you know how to say, excuse me, I'll be right back. I got to go for a minute. I got to go. Hold on. I'm just about to get some water. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't really leaving you. I need to fill up my water glass. Okay. Yeah, but I feel like with the World card there, you are... this is like a badge, a seal of approval. You are receiving a big seal of approval in how you're moving right now, because it's working, and it's not just working for you, it's working for the all other soul connections around you too. Okay, so some of these folks that we're talking about that you could be pulling your energy back from and not really engaging with like you were before. Your choices also facilitate and help pull, magnetize these ones towards, in other words, they'll become your imitators. Thank you for saying that. So simple. Can you just keep it simple, stupid? They will become your biggest imitators. They will become your biggest imitator. One more time for emphasis. They will become your biggest imitators. So that's why a lot of you, the whole purpose of this whole thing for it to be healed was that you would move on, move forward, pull back, choose yourself. Queen of Cups is here. I see, this is how they're looking at you. I see the cycles we go through, yet still I continue to be a fool for you. They're looking at you like they just, baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. That's how somebody looking at you. They want your love. And with the Queen of Cups energy, because I love you. 2 of Wands. Yeah, and the 2 of Wands tell me they thinking about you. They got a little bit of telepathy going on with you. Okay. The Emperor is here. Okay. The Emperor, this is about expansion. Okay. 2 of Wands, a decision to grow and what? Temperance. Okay. And balance. Okay. So look, here's the thing. Somebody looking at you, they all in their feels because you ended some shit with them, and now they got to deal with their feels. They don't get your help. They don't get that love and confident energy no more. This person is so in love with you, and they're putting too much energy into you and not enough into themselves, and this is creating balance in them. And now God's like, look, you better fix yourself. You got to deal with yourself. You think you could sustain a connection like that? The only way you're going to sustain anything is if you can sustain you, but you can't sustain you yet because you're still busy making them responsible for you. And you say, if I don't have them, then how can I be calm, cool, and collect? But look, that it don't matter if they don't like it or not. That's how somebody is looking at you. Somebody else says that they know that you are completely done. You've blocked them out. Their time is over. Somebody knows that their time is over because you just ain't letting them in like you did before. Somebody's gone. I hear on the down low though, they happy about it because this person was non-committal anyways. They wasn't emotionally available in the first place. So they kind of low-key happy about the fact that you blocking them out. What the heck? Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. There's an alignment of energy, emotions, finances, and physical realm being connected to the emotions. The moon, more emotional energy. Oh, and we have moon going into Pisces this evening. So I heard earlier when I checked my little calendar, I saw the moon was going into Pisces this evening. I think it was 10 p.m. I don't remember what standard time, but whatever. The moon going into Pisces. And I heard there's going to be some very emotional, a lot of emotions coming up. I do see emotions coming up. And for somebody, this is emotions coming up because you have to stand your ground in regards to an important decision that you have made. You had an idea, you had made a decision. You're going to have to stand your ground even when this apology comes in. Yes. And I feel like for somebody, you're trying to bury, I feel like you're trying to bury yourself in work so you don't have to deal with some of these emotions. That's one of the things I feel like. I feel like you got a lot of things on your heart, on your mind that you want to say, but you don't know what words to say to it. You're not quite sure what to do about it. So here I see somebody emotional because a person walking away. For somebody, it's a Pisces energy that's walking away. And even though they're walking away, like I feel like somebody really hoped for a second chance, that this apology will bring a second chance, bring another opportunity, bring new life. With somebody else, they're focused on letting go of the past with the Eight of Cups, letting go of the past with the moon, and bringing new life into their life, and just really focus on following their spiritual guidance. Like, God, please lead me, guide me, wherever you take me, I will follow. Energy going on there. I like it. Why is this devil card here? Please. Queen of Wands. Okay, somebody definitely having some strong sexual attraction, strong sexual desire here. Two of Pentacles, changes. Page of Cups making you. Somebody is in the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, Page of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Somebody gets, when you get stressed out, I'm not going to lie. This is what I heard. You get horny. When somebody gets stressed out, they get horny. And part of that is you're trying to release some endorphins to connect you higher with spirit. What? Because that orgasmic feeling is one that is a higher connection energy. Okay. Somebody, when they get stressed out, they get horny. That's the big challenge for you. How you going to handle that? I hope you have something in your toolbox. Okay. Oh, goodness. On one side of the table with this, the Five of Swords and the Knight of Cups, there's that apology. I said somebody was going to try to offer apology. And somebody wasn't ready for it. But because somebody's saying I'm ready to get frisky by trying new things. Six of Wands clarifying with the Hermit. Feeling like I'm winning. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm choosing me. And somebody is recognize that they really just need time by themselves. The Death card to deal with something that has ended, to deal with this ending. Six of Pentacles, where they still giving their energy to this thing and it's not feeling good to them because it's time for somebody else is trying new things. Okay, so somebody here is moving on. Somebody here is feeling it because they're left holding their apology in their hand. Their apology is held in their hand. So for somebody, like literally there's a gift, a physical gift. Somebody wanted to give you a physical gift and you're not going to receive it or you're not allowing it or whatever it is. You're not having it. Okay, you're just not having it. Because for you, this is over. For somebody else, they're like, but I have this for you. I don't want to keep I don't want to keep it. I got it for you. I want you to have it. I want you to have it though. I want you to have it. This person is very emotional about it. But I feel like for you, you know that this is tied to a cycle, a toxic cycle that you've got to walk away from. So you're choosing to overcome that toxic cycle. With this Devil card, the clarifier was Queen of Wands. So this is having that split with the Two of Pentacles, split energy, somebody who's trying to control through sexual energy, because they know when you get stressed out that sex works. Sex works because it just makes you all jello-y and mushy. Somebody for that, they have that Page of Cups, and they can feel that this situation is over. Somebody gonna try to entice you in with sex, and you know that it's over, and I feel like either way it's still over. So this is like really one for the road. Somebody said one for the road. What the hell? 6 of Wands. Somebody is definitely cutting off this connection, though. They're cutting off this connection because they know, like they know with the Hermit, that they got to move on, that this death card, that this is over. 6 of Pentacles. I've given more energies to this than I should. Self-love is the final answer. I want to do the right thing, but gave into temptation, weakness. Self-love is the final answer. 5 of Cups. Regrets, sorrows, somebody sorry. Because they made you choose between being loyal and faithful to yourself or being loyal and faithful to them. Page of Pentacles. Somebody's like, I know exactly what I want, and I know how to get it, and this ain't it. Somebody's like, 5 of Cups. Sorry, but this beginning is just another karmic cycle. 8 of Pentacles. It ends the same way it did before. And the 9 of Swords, you still bringing you back to facing those fears. So somebody say through self-love and choosing myself, putting an ending to old situations. It's like either way, you're going to have to deal with whatever these fears are. So now that makes me want to pull cards and see what's the fears going on. Because I feel like I'm getting the feeling like this is about you, something that's going on within yourself. There's a Strength card, okay? So you have done if you've got Strength card at the bottom, saying you've already done to overcome this devil. The Strength card is how you overcome that devil. And the thing of it is, once you do that, the whole house is going to fall down. So for somebody who's already done that, it could be somebody is mourning the end of the falling down of the house, okay? Somebody's mourning the end of the falling down the house. The Soul's Journey card. Show me what the big fear is. Somebody carrying a fear, anxiety, trepidation. But there's a need for an alignment within tribe about something. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Clarify why this 9 of Swords is here for tribe today. And then thank you. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Somebody is afraid to give in to what Spirit is showing them. So 7, that's perfect. Spirit, 7 of Cups and Queen of Cups. So 7 of Cups, considering options. Queen of Cups, seeing psychically. Hangman, but this is different than what you thought it was going to be. And the Empress is, this is where your wealth and prosperity is. But somebody got to give into this energy, okay? Why is this Devil card here? What are you being? I'm hearing you're being asked to give into something. I hear you are being asked to be given into something here. Tribe, let me see. What is it that Spirit is asking tribe to give into? You're being asked to give into something. It's like, oh, as long as your wish fulfillment feels like you're falling for the devil's trap, trust and believe there's going to be more lack. What the hell? For somebody, it's like getting what you want feels like you're doing something bad. Ooh, okay. I hear a self-judgment energy, strong self-judgment. What is this devil here? Abundance. See, you're being attracted to your abundance, okay? Wow. You just want to have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Lie. God said lie. As a matter of fact, you my child. I have my cake and eat it too. So are you supposed to? What the heck? Somebody's got a whole new perspective of having what they want in life. And if you getting your cake and you eating it too, and you know what? They don't like it. First off, it ain't everybody's business. I hear it ain't everybody's business. With the 7 of Cups, you ain't got to tell everybody how you having your cake and eating it too. Because let me tell you, if they know that you're having your cake and you're eating it too, they are going to have shit to talk to you because they think it's wrong because they bought into that programming that getting what you want, your wish fulfillment is not good. That's bad. That's evil. They have all those judgments. And where are they coming from? Taboos, from religious, from whatever upbringing, stuff like that. This upbringing was brought up here. What the hell? Why is this 7 of Swords here for tribe? Freedom. I told you freedom. You can't be restricted. Fulfilling your life purpose means you cannot be restricted to one. For somebody, you are not going to be in a committed relationship from here on out. You will not commit in relationship to nobody. What the heck? Because your life purpose is going to take you from here to there to there. And how you going to go from here to there to there when you got a home and one person you're supposed to be holding down? Look, the one person you're supposed to be holding down this thing is you. You need to be in freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And that you've been trained, I hear you've been trained to getting what you want, getting what you deserve, getting what fulfills you, get what makes you happy is the devil. That's bad. That's bad. You can't do that. Well, Spirit says this is where your abundance is. And I feel like huge epiphanies are happening within you. This releasing a lot of the blockages inside of you, self-judgments and programming is keeping you from having what you want in life. You can have your cake. You can't eat it too. You can have tres leches and chocolate as well. What you want. Why is this high priestess here? Show me why this high priestess is here for tribe. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And with the high priestess, that coming out with it is saying, because you know what the freaking divine order is. You made it. You filled out the request slip. You put that order in. You ticked all the boxes. What do you want? Guess what? The divine order is yours. And you accept that everything is happening in divine order. You made the divine order. So don't be feeling like you get like there's something wrong with you or like you're doing something wrong when you get exactly what you put in your order. Oh, Lord. Hot. I'm hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh, Lord. Why is this Queen of Wands here? Show me why this Queen of Wands is here, please, and thank you. I want to know about this Queen of Wands right quick. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Queen of Wands is here, and she's here with the Hierophant, right? Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And you are successful in this. You are successful in showing love. But you know what? So somebody here is getting rid of a jealous partner who can't handle the fact that there are people all around the freaking world that loves you and you love them too. And you know what? That's okay. It's part of your purpose. You're here for that. You to accomplish that, you can't have a partner who can't handle somebody else giving you a hug, a little kiss, and telling you I love you. They can't see that. That's going to make them blow up, make them act like a fool. They can't be around you because where you're going, there's going to be a whole lot of that for you. And there's a whole lot of that around you right now. Everybody loves you. Everybody want to, I love your energy, girl. I love it when you come around. We all, it's on the life of the party. Yeah, I'm the life of the party. Yeah, you know it, baby. Oh, Lord. Why is this 10 of Cups here? That thing just flew right down. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. You ain't taking this shit so seriously no more. And if they taking it too damn seriously around you, like, they're not going to stick around you. You ain't going, I hear you ain't running nobody off no more. You just going to sit here and do you, and they can run on their own. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's the issue on the other side of the table? Why is this Queen of Cups here? What is the issue on the other side of the table? What is the thing? What is their viewpoint? What's the thing? Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Somebody on the other side of the table, they finally started to understand, like, she's just a free spirit. She comes and glows where spirit shows. Okay, I like it. Hold on. Woohoo! There's so much in that. Hold on. She comes and glows where spirit shows. I love that. Thank you. All right, so there's a lot in that. I hope you got it because I got it. Acceptance. I learned to accept the things that I cannot change. Somebody is starting to understand, like, they're going to have to deal with their own emotions. You are going to do what you're going to do. It could be triggering for them. We mentioned the word trigger. And like I said, next, we're going to be doing the trigger tarot reading. So stay tuned for that, y'all. I'll be right back in a minute as soon as I finish it. Okay. 5 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. What is going on with this 5 of Swords and the Knight of Cups on one side of the table? Is the outcome energy? Is the outcome the prediction here? What is that? Okay, we're going to take the one that came down. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. That's what love is, seeing the good in all things and moving forward. Like moving forward, you got more love to give. You moving forward in your love energy. I feel like out of love is part of the reason why you're going to separate from certain things, or they're going to separate from you. If they separate, okay, there it is. Because we already said, I'm not cutting it off no more. That's what I heard in this reading. And whoever you are, you ain't cutting shit off no more. You're going to let them run to you or run from you. It's not your problem. All you're going to do is sit up here and love. And they're going to do what they want to do. Okay. Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords. I heard when they're around you, they're going to feel like they're the most important. They're going to feel like they're the only girl in the world type energy. Okay. Somebody here, look, regret. And I'm holding it and it's in reverse. So it said, with no regrets. You choose you with no regrets. I know that I cannot change the past. You already understand that with no regrets. Your final answer, you know it. Indecision, no, you decisive as hell. It's in reverse. You're no longer indecisive no more. You know that it's about choosing you. And this is all about your relationships. I'm telling you, attracted to those people who serve my higher good. If they can handle the way you are and the fact that you love and everybody love you and this is what you're here to do, then fine, we could chill, we could see what come through. But if not, then you got like do what you do. Boo, I ain't finna make you come, I ain't finna make you go, I ain't make you stay, finna make you show, nothing. I am just gonna do what I'm supposed to do. Now you do you, and let's see what happens. Okay. It's like, but either way, you're just going to be love. That's it. You're here to love. You're not here to restrict yourself to, well, I'm only going to love you because that's what you want. And if I don't only love you, then I won't get to love you. Okay, well, bye. Oh, did you get all your stuff? Okay. All right. I got to pull a card. PR Princess, are you still with me, love? Do you have a question? If you do, put it in the box right away. Or text it to my line. So thankful and grateful to have you here live today. But yes, somebody is getting guidance here to not be committed to any one human. You're committed to a purpose. You're committed to the purpose of love. You're committed to the purpose of being loved. I'm getting to pull the universe has your back while I wait to see if we got a specific question for PR Princess. And give her a chance to put that in the comments. Then we're going to do her personal mini read. If anybody else wants personal mini, follow the directions so you can get your donation in and we'll get your situation addressed. Now, those of you who are here in Las Vegas, Thursday is the open house day for my Love, Peace, and Happiness retreat that I'm doing. This will be the 4th year that God was like, yeah, you're going to donate your birthday to humanity for the rest of your life. I'm like, really? Yeah, you gonna do a 3-day retreat? Oh, okay. From your birthday to your niece's birthday every year. Really? Okay. So this is a 4th annual. If you want to get tickets for the last 2 days, I still have some space available for that. And if you want to show up for the open house day, then let me know. Hit me up. Facts below the video will tell you how. Okay, so give me a closing message for Tribe, and then if I don't see anything from PR Princess in the box or on my phone, then I will just pull a message for you and see what Spirit has for you. But let's get a closing message for Tribe. Apparently, they're being told to remove themselves from any restrictive elements, including commitments to other people. You're being shown that you are in motion, and you need to be free to move and come and go as you please at your will. So this is somebody who is not being restricted by relationships anymore, somebody who is choosing their abundance by allowing themselves to have their cake and eat it too, baby. What is the closing message for Tribe? Do you have a card? Are we going to do this all day? No, we ain't going to do this all day, because if you don't pop out a card right now, I'm going to do this. My vibes speak louder than my words. Okay, this is huge because it's kind of like what we're talking about. Like, people are all attracted to you. They're all attracted because you're vibrating so high. This is why you're coming through with that Hierophant energy. You're the teacher, baby. Why? I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love, because you face the shadow. You can see beyond the physical. You know how to find the love within. You know how to find the love without. You know how to deal with the shadow. And that's what you're here to do. So for a lot of you, you got to remember, you are here for them to want you so bad. And so you could trigger the fuck out of them so they can face their own shadow. That's just what it is. Let me pull a message for PR Princess. Let me see. What cards do we choose for PR Princess? Okay, really? I haven't worked with this deck for a minute, but they said to use the Sacred Circle for you, PR Princess. And so with that being the deck I'm picking up on, there's something about circles going on in your world. Circles, cycles, circling around, coming around in circles. The circle that you have around you. Okay. There are reversals in this deck, and then they'll show me whether it applies or I need to upright it or what. I'm being told to pull one card for you, so let's see what we have coming out. Oh, there it is. Something fell. Hold on. Where'd it go? I swear something just fell. Why don't I see a card? Seriously? Okay. You didn't see that because that's low. I swear a card had fell out, but there is no card on the floor. Oh, now there is. Okay, maybe. Oh, okay. They said I seen it in a bed. Oh, okay, girl. You seen it in the back. You seen it coming. What did you see coming? You seen it coming. Well, the lovers. Okay. I feel like, first off, you committed to somebody. You committed to somebody in a relationship. But I feel like what you seen coming was a decision in love. Maybe, yeah, no, definitely. They're saying it is. There's some sort of third-party energy going on here. Ace of Cups, Two of this, Nine of Cups reverse, Knight of Cups reverse. Okay, some sort of third-party situation going on here. I feel like overall, for you, they're saying it's important for you to make this change. You know what I'm saying? Because this situation, this recurring cycle, I'm getting the recurring cycle of this third-party energy is holding you in a place that is very unforgiving. There's a very unforgiving energy that's being built up in you. The resentment is growing very strong. You're tired of waiting. The Seven of this is down here. It's in reverse. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting for this change to happen. I feel like well, you got eyes focused on the future. Somebody got eyes that's kind of focused on where it. They're saying, you know, you're going to have to make this change because you're looking to this person. You're looking to this relationship to satisfy you spiritually, to satisfy you emotionally. It's not going to work. It's never going to do that because you got to do it for yourself. The only way it could ever do that, they're correcting my speech. The only way it could ever do that is if you do it for yourself. But that's the hard part. You're in the middle of a hard part because they say, but at this point where you're at in the situation, you would be trying to love yourself so that one will love you the way you deserve to be loved. But that's not going to work at this point because too much has happened. The self-love has to be an authentic choosing of self-love, not so that you could get somebody else. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. It's not until you truly, authentically are choosing yourself from a place of pure positive energy that the other one's going to choose you too. The Lover's card, this is a divine partnership. This is a divine partnership. So it's hard for you to make these choices. But you know, these divine partnerships give you the hard choices to make because that's where the growth is. That's where the lessons are. And you're like, it's designed so that you'll be chemically attracted and roped in over and over again until you learn how to be in that place of mastery of the connection to another. In other words, the way you master that is through the connection of yourself. You withdraw your attention from the connection. You got to put your attention to the connection to the self. Anything else here? Yes. The repeated cycles of running and chasing. These are not, I'm getting, these are not stopping at this time. This is not stopping. It's an ongoing thing. Running and chasing. Running and chasing. And so it's like, if you want this cycle to stop, you have to stop it. You're the only one that could get off of that roller coaster ride, baby. That's what I hear. You the only one that could get off the roller coaster ride. All right. So I'm just checking my phone to see that I've addressed everybody's donations for today. And we are complete. So with all that being said and done, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. And then love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. And I'm coming right back with the next episode of Triggers.